Remember, folks, I'm just a Muppet in a chair. Don't take me seriously. Hello, Boomerites. Welcome back to Muppet Mania, otherwise known as the King Boomer channel. I'm the biggest Muppet in the world, believe it or not. For those of you who don't know, the term Muppet is a term of endearment on the channel. I still get people from time to time telling me, hey, King, you shouldn't use that word because it's a major insult over here in the UK. I'm well aware of that, but we've made it a thing here where we call each other Muppets all in good fun. It's my favorite word that you guys use as an insult, so thanks to Gordon Ramsay. But anyway, I wanted to do something before we close the year out. I wanted to do something that I have done several times before, but I wanted to see if I could find something new. One of my favorite things to react to is football chants. This one in particular is from the fan's perspective. I'm already subscribed to his channel, so go check it out on your own. This one is called The Funniest Chants by English Football Fans, 2023/24. We're not even in 24 yet. So maybe the fan's perspective is becoming a Muppet as well. Shout out to... I'm going to post a link to his channel below, in the description below my reaction video, so you guys can check it out for your own, because they got some good stuff over there. But you got one of the top videos that I've ever done is a football chant video. I think, like, actually out of the top 5, 2 of them are football chant videos, reaction videos. Because it just blows my mind how creative you guys come up with crazy chants over there. So without further ado, let's get into it and close the year out with the funniest chants. It ain't going to be the last video of the year, but we're wrapping it up, so I wanted to do one of these. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. Check below, make sure you're subscribed. Sometimes I had another guy comment, said, hey, I've subscribed so many times, and they keep kicking me off. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on either. Just check below, make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, here we go, folks. Let's do it!
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Fan's Perspective, and welcome back to part 3 of the best chants.
Part 3. Did I miss part 2?
No, trust me.
Now, Gordy is, I'm trying to remember the lingo. It's a derogatory term for someone from the north in England. I want to say, like, either Oldcastle or Newcastle. It's one or the other. I don't even know if Oldcastle or Newcastle is a town or vice versa. I know one of them is. But did I get that right? Let me know, because I'm a Muppet.
Some absolute belters in here. Granted, a few take it a little bit too far, but I can guarantee you're going to have a laugh. But before we do go into any chants, just quickly, a word from our sponsor. If you've clicked on this video, they're great.
Okay.
But before then, let's get back to the video.
Give her a fiver, she'll do what you want. Damn. Damn, they hate Jamie Vardy's wife. A grass is someone who is a snitch, right? Am I right about that? Just want to make sure I'm getting some of the slang down. We got a lot of slang over here, but it's pretty easy to figure out. Sometimes the slang for you guys is tough to figure out, but that's because I'm an American Muppet. All right.
We fall in love.
like that. I like that one. Oh no, not the Jimmy Savile thing. Oh my god. You guys. I think that was one of the funniest. It's like funny and it's what's the word? Maddening. It's funny and maddening that I didn't know who Jimmy Savile was. And when I finally found out, I was like, oh, that's why he's so notorious over there. It makes sense to the football chants. That made it funny. And then maddening because what a fucking monster. You know? So, if you go back and look at the one reaction video I did, it's about 2 years ago at this point now. But because I thought Jimmy Savile was like some player that they were making fun of. And, yeah, so I said the comment, oh, poor Jimmy Savile. And it became notorious on the channel. People still give me shit about it. And rightfully so. What a piece of shit. But, anyway, the chants were funny. But if you guys want to check that out, I'll link that video at the end of this, one. That guy is having a lot of fun. See, where is he? Hold on. This guy in the bottom left, he's having a fucking blast. Look at him. No shirt. Yeah! I like that. And he's got his wife with him, it looks like. Sounds like they lost interest at the end. So simple yet so effective. I didn't quite get that one. I don't know if Aston Villa is a town, a car, like an Aston Martin, or what. Somebody might have to inform me about what that was. Oh my god! Looks like an American. That's a nice ass stadium. Is that Wembley? That was a nice stadium. Huge, too. Bristol! Bristol for the win! I'm calling it right now. Nobody's beating that chant for Bristol. Making fun of themselves, like, pretty hard, too. Oh my god. That was great. I can't read, I can't write. But I can drive a tractor. I'm a Bristol City fan and I'm a fucking wanker. There it is. That's another classic. We lose every week.
Oh!
You have to, but here's the thing with that chant, though. You got to do it with a team that you're beating. Because if you chant, we lose every week, how shit must you be? Or how shit you must be, whichever order you put it in. I don't know the proper way to put it in, because I can't read or write either. But, yeah, when you're chanting that to a team you're beating, and if you're telling the truth, if your team's actually usually loses all the time, and you're beating someone else, oh man, they're going to go home and cry.
Hey, where's the magic at?
He didn't fancy that. Here's a question. Whether it's a small stadium, it probably just, because this is the one end of it, but whether it's a small one or a huge one like Wembley, how much would it cost to sit in the front row? If you could even get those tickets, probably not. But if you could pay for tickets in the front row, how much would they cost? You can do pounds. I can work out the exchange rate in my head because I'm pretty familiar with it now. But I'm just curious because, because sometimes for fun, I like to look up on Vivid Seats. I don't know if you guys have Vivid Seats, but it's an app on your phone. It's pretty much like Ticketmaster or StubHub, which I'm not sure if those two are still around. But Vivid Seats is like the main app that Americans use now to get tickets for places. But for fun, I like to look up sporting events here in the States or comedy shows, what have you, concerts, whatever, and see how much it costs to get in the very front row. And it's usually astronomically high, to the point where you might as well buy a fucking car at that point, that's how expensive they are. So I'm just curious. I want to know if it's possible to get a seat in the front row at a venue like this at a football match. If it's possible, and two, if it is possible, how much would it cost in the front row? I'd be very curious to know the answer to that.
We want 9! We want 9! Semenyo! Oh! You got the power to know. Always believe in. Here's the reason we're fucking shite this season.
That's a good one. I like that.
From Sweden, Gustavo.
Yo, fuck off! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh man, that fucking caught me so off guard. Am I wrong for laughing at that? I think you can laugh at anything, but it's just so you all touch kids. It's I can feel the anger in their voices as they're chanting that. Jesus Christ.
From Sweden, Gustavo.
Oh.
You'll touch kids, you'll touch kids, you'll touch kids, you'll touch kids, you'll touch kids.
I like that, England. Bounce around. Cheltenhamshire? Is that how you say it? These guys are having fun. I think I've heard that one before. Garden shed is bigger than this. That looks like but still, it looks like a smaller stadium, but it still looks fucking dope, man. Like, there's something about it. It might be because I've never actually been at a proper, I was about to say football stadium. Here in the States, I've been to football, like American football, NFL stadium, basketball arenas. I've been to hockey arenas. Have done that, and then my favorite, which is baseball parks, which are the nicest stadiums that we have by far. They're just gorgeous. And if you don't believe me, if you ever make it around to the United States, go to a baseball game. Even if you think the shit is boring, just go to the game and check out the stadium. Almost every baseball stadium in the United States of America is just gorgeous. But for me, the football stadiums in the UK seem to have great appeal to me because they're so different from, at least in the design of most of the stadiums here. Like, for me, like, American football stadiums are the worst because most of them are just designed to pack as many people as they can in them. There's no creativity in them or charm, which I think you guys have in your stadiums, at least judging from the videos that I've seen. New player. Talking trash about a win. See, that looks cool. That place looks cool. This place looks cool. They got their own, like, it's specific, like, these stadiums, like, you can tell they're specifically designed for football matches. Whereas, I don't think there's, you know, of course we call it soccer here. I don't think there is in the United States of America, I don't think there is a single stadium that was specifically designed for soccer, even in a Major League Soccer, which is our league here. I believe that almost every team plays in a stadium that is mainly for another purpose. Like, I know that DC United, when I used to live in Maryland, when RFK Stadium was still up, which was designed for, ironically, it was designed for an American football team, so Handag, and that no longer played there, so they got a baseball team back. They let the baseball team play there, and then the Major League Soccer team played there. So, you know, anyway, I'm just ranting. Damn, look at that place. Singing Bob, chanting Bob Marley. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Fan's Perspective. It always, you know, I don't think I've ever talked about like the actual players that play the game. But I would imagine that football players from England or anywhere else in Europe where it's got crazy environment like this from the fans, people chanting things left and right, I gotta say, they probably have the best psyche when it comes to sports. Like, they've heard everything, so probably nothing phases them. I don't know if this is a good idea. It's probably a Muppet idea, but if I was a country going to war, and I think one of the things I would do to prepare them is make them play a football match in front of English football fans, because they'll chant everything at them. It'll get them somewhat psychologically ready to take verbal abuse, I guess. I don't know what I was trying to say with that. But you know what I mean? Like, the players, they've probably heard everything, so nothing phases them in the slightest. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've gone on golf, one or two golf rants before. I'm not a fan of golf. Well, I'm not going to shit on golf in this rant, but in particular, when I think the biggest thing that bothers me with golf is that, you know, somebody has to like putt or hit, you know, a drive or something, and what does everybody say? Quiet, 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 quiet. And if somebody's making noise, and I've seen this happen before in clips where, like, if somebody's making noise or there's somebody like talking to somebody, even if it's quiet, like, the golfer stops and is like, how dare he? How dare this person speak when I'm going to talk or something? Imagine putting a golfer in front of these crowds and having to putt with that shit going on. They wouldn't be able to handle it. Their heads would explode. They would not be able to handle it. At least in my opinion, they wouldn't be able to handle it. Because that's pressure when you got 50,000 people all chanting shit at you. And, like, especially if you whether it's basketball, you're trying to make a free throw, or if you're at the plate in a baseball game trying to get a hit to get the go-ahead run in, or to, you know, get the ball in the net when it comes to a football match. It's pressure from the fans. You can feel it. People, if you look at interviews of sports figures who have played in front of large hostile crowds, it does affect them. Sometimes in a positive way, but sometimes in a negative way as well, where the fans, you know, they do get under their skin. So it'd be interesting to see a golfer try to handle a crowd like that, don't you think? I don't know. But anyway, I'm talking too much. I really enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and check out the Fans Perspective channel. He's got some really good stuff on there. I've probably reacted to 3 or 4 videos of his by now, and it's always a treat to react to his stuff. So head on over there, give him a shout, and tell him Merry Christmas. All right, Boomerites, I'll see you next time. Have a great day, stay safe, and Merry Christmas to you all. Peace out.